Okay. So the tracks here work pretty well. Let me get rid of the old new sleeve. Alright. The tracks work pretty well. And the life point counters actually fit into the tracks pretty well. Like, this will go in the whole thing, which is pretty good. So, all I need to do now is add in the window for the life point counter and get the hand slot to actually work, because this isn't actually working too well. So before I forget to do it, I'm going to add in the window. So I'm going to make a sketch here. The individual letters, or the individual characters on the life point counters, are 6.5 millimeters tall. I'm going to go ahead and make a 7 millimeter thing here. You got to go into the life point counter real quick, because I need to measure something. I need to measure this. I can't measure it there. I have to measure it on the actual thing. Okay. I need to measure this distance here. 3.147, so I'll call that 3. Alright. So I'll make another line that is a little less. Hang on. Make another line that is not collinear with it, and I'll make it about 3. So this is 3. Okay. So now, what I need to do is I need to project this, and hopefully I can make this tangent to this, and this tangent to this, and move them so that they are this is like that. I need to project this side. Are there two? I don't know, it looks thick. Looks kind of thick. Oh, it's because there's a bunch of different ones. There's like... There, okay. I might as well project the other side while I'm at it. That's weird. That's weird, because that surface should go all the way to like here or something. Anyways, where is that point there? I don't want these to be... Okay. I kind of would like them... Let me try something. Okay. There we go. Okay. Let me find the midpoint on this one. Okay. Delete coincident on that because I need this to be coincident to that. Let me I have a better way of doing this. Okay. I'll put midpoints on these. No, you there. And there. Now I'm gonna make these midpoints touch this. Now I'm gonna make them tangent. Failed to resolve. Three. Put a midpoint here. Make this coincident with that. Bring it down some. Make it tangent. Now coincident these two together. Fail to solve because there's no place where that'll happen. Okay, got it. That's fine. Okay. So I need this to be here. And then I need this to be pretty much that. And then I can make this line coincident with that. Why? Why? Why did it decide to put it way the heck out there when it was in here? All it had to do was... Whatever. Project this. I'll figure out why... okay. Why does that stop? Whatever. It only has to go to there, so extend that to here, and then put a line here. And extend it all the way. Okay, now if I extrude this, start at an object, put it here, and go to here. All right, there's one. I'm gonna go back into this. I'm gonna look at this real quick. Oh, I see why it stops where it stops. Okay. The reason that stops where it stops is because the straight line starts right there. Okay, I was worried for a second. I was worried for a second. Okay, go back into this. gonna go ahead and project this. I should be able to just mirror this actually. If I designed this correctly, I should be able to just mirror this like this. And if that's okay. And then the windows on both of those. And now I should be able to, no, okay. So now if I bring this sketch back, name this life point windows. Extrude both of these again. Start here and end on the next one. Do it a third time. Okay, do it a third time, but do it the right way. Two more times. Okay, one more. Okay. Now I put the tangents on the outer edge. I might have wanted to do that on the inner edge actually. But let me see if I move this to about there. And I rotate it just so. Then I move it again. Just so that it's within view. Okay. So that should be visible enough, at least. Now, obviously, this would be wrapped into the rest of it, right? So if I move, oh, I can't move. Let me bring this one in it. When you can see the whole 9, that's what it would look like. I think that'll work. Okay, so then the next thing, so now that I've got the windows, I mean, I'll go ahead and mirror them real quick. Just to make sure it works on the other side. Yeah, it works on the other side. Except, does that look like an E? That kind of looks like a lowercase e. I'm kind of upset now. I could have made the E in this font a lot smaller. And look, the 6 looks like an A. Whatever. Anyways. Now, there are 2 options I have for the hand. I'm gonna go ahead and hide the life points, the life point counters, because that's not important right now. So there are 2 options I have for the hand. Change this, right? Or make it go this way. But if I make it go this way, right, then the cards could cover up the life points. It could cover up the life point counter, which would kind of suck. So, instead, I'm going to change this. Now, I could make it go down this way, but then in order for them to not cover the life point counter, I'd have to only have it here and here instead of in the middle, like I want. And I think the best way to change this is to clear up the LP window sketch, strap loop, sketch 60, 59, new sleep but better, inner track, outer track, clean up, solidify, and then sketch 51. Okay, this is an issue. What? Yeah. Okay, so what if instead I had a circle, right? And what is the distance between these 2 circles? 2. Goodness gracious. I think a circle might be better. The reason I think a circle might be better is because I don't know. So I think what I'll do think what I'll do is I'll start a new sketch here. I'll project that. I'll make a circle. I'll put a line. I'll make this line 0.4 away from there. I'll tangent this circle to here and to here. Here apparently. Delete that one so that I can put it. Oh yeah, okay, I can't tangent that because of reasons. I don't know why. If I bring this in by 1.2, I do not like that. Okay, I do like that. So, for some reason, I don't know why, I feel like having a circle there, making a circular shape there is better. Right? What is, like, this distance here? Like 25. What is, like, this, what is this distance here? Like 16. But it's closer to 16, to like 8 pi, which is like 24-ish. And this is a lot, and this is closer to like not a little more than 25. It's like maybe 28. I don't know why, but I feel like a circle might be better. It seems like a circle is easier to squish. I don't know if that's true, but it seems like a circle might be easier to squish. So what I'm going to do is oh wait, hang on. I'm going to go ahead and put a line here going from the middle to the outside. And you know what, I might as well make that line, whoops, might as well okay, put this line here, and then oh wait, hang on. Okay. So now if I extrude this from, what if I extrude it from this object to that object? No, okay. Okay, then in that case, suppress that. Suppress that. And then everything else should be fine. Okay, well, then I'll have to restart this. Put a circle, put a line. This has to be 0.4, and then another line that's 0.4, because this line has to go all the way in so that it can No, 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 no. Okay. Okay, so this is the outer circle. Its tangent to this, and then the inner circle is 1.2 or less, and its tangent to this I don't like. Okay, let me project that. Okay. I'm going to put an arc from this point to this point. That's kind of a spline, I think. Yeah, see? But I can make this tangent to that arc so that it's there. Okay. So if I extrude this to here, oh, I have to unsuppress everything right the fuck now. I feel like that might be better than what I had been doing. But I'm not sure if it is. Right? Also that. I feel like that might be better than what I had been doing. But now I have to unsuppress everything right the heck now. Because where is that first extrude? Where's the second extrude? Yeah, I'm just gonna click on all. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. This is unnecessary now. And so is this one. Okay, and this is also unnecessary. Okay. At least I got to keep this. I want to keep that because that's that is a play zone feature. No, wait, hang on. That's pocket sized. Okay. See, that's a feature in the play zones, although it doesn't necessarily have to be so big. Could have made this one. Ooh, that's tiny. It needs to be so big, apparently. Let me make a sketch on the midplane. No, on the midplane. On the front to back midplane. want to see that. What? Oh, okay. And then if I put a circle... 1.2. All right. I have to project some of these things so that I can you know what, this can be 0.5 if I want it to. Then this has to go apparently to there. Put a line that goes to here and is tangent to this one and trim it and delete that. All right. Okay, gonna project that, put that on it. And this is now 12.969. And then times pi over 2 is like 6 pi, that's about 18 and some change. And then it's a little less than that, so like about 18-ish, maybe 17. Can I move this? I can move this. I can move this. Okay. That is actually a stunning little discovery there. From here to here, that should be... That's 2? Make that 1. Now, how big is that? 17 and 8 pi is about 24-ish. It's 24 and some change, but then we're like round down. This needs to be tangent to that. No, trim. Okay. So if I extrude this symmetric, total of like, I don't know, 15. 15 is not enough. 40. Yeah, 40 I think is big enough that Yeah, okay. Okay, so now I'm going to test this and see if it works. I don't know why I feel like this will work better than the other thing. I think it's because it allows it to like squish this inwards also, and that might be better. I don't know. I'm not sure what my goal is here. This feels like it might be better. Not sure. This is enough to test it, so I'm gonna go ahead and slice it then. Slice it. Yeah. So I'm going to split this using this. Okay. Now this body. Whoops, hang on. Get rid of all the sketches. Okay. This one. You know what? Let me split this again. Okay. Okay. So then I don't need to test the arm strap. I know the arm strap is going to work. I don't want to use that filament. But let's see. What still needs to be tested? Thing is, okay. I really only need to test the visibility of the window and the new design for the hand wing, or whatever I'm calling this. I think I'm gonna call it a hand wing. So I can split this one more time using that. Okay. All right. This ought to be enough for me to test it, to test what I need without using a crap load of filament. So I'll go ahead and save this. I'm gonna call it newer sleeve, newer wing. Okay. And then I will go ahead and suppress these, just so that this stays as one piece. And I will save this here, this project here. And now I will go in to slice it and print it. Okay. Okay, so here I am slicing this. I'm gonna put this edge on the bottom. And now I've got a good looking first layer. Not too sure if I want to have a brim around this at the moment. Well, let me see. You know what, I kind of do. I kind of would like a brim, but let me see. How about 2? Three outlines. Yeah, okay, cool. It's even got a little bit of this to make sure that that's good. I'm checking. So I'm kind of worried about how this will print. Whoops. About how this will print right here. This little island right there. Because if that falls over, right, then that's going to cause problems. And I'm also a little worried about how this will print, because look at where the outlines are. They're kind of, yeah. So I'm less worried about this because I'm less worried about this than I am this. But yeah, there are some issues here that I want to see how well they print. I'm not worried at all about this. That's going to finish because that was the same. This is the same shape as for the strap on the dealer, on the 2-player dealer. So yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4 lines, which is good. 4 full lines, which is good. That means it's 1.6. I will go ahead and save this. It's going to take an hour and a half to print this much. God, this is going to be like 10, 12 hours to print the whole thing, isn't it? It's going to take a lot of filament. Let's see. Okay. Delete the CCR10. Just save it as is. Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and keep that. And then I will print it and I will see how well it works. Okay. I got the sections printed that I needed to print. And the window is good. It goes, you stick it in and it goes all the way up and 0 is displayed. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Right? And the part that I was worried about when slicing it, which was this, came out just fine, and this is a little bit of the next one, and it came out just fine. So I don't have too many concerns anymore about this, although there still is a small chance that if I do print it, one of these windows might probably break, because there are 10 of them. So if that's the case, then I'll come up with a fix after the fact, after I print the whole thing, right? And if that happens, I'll have to fix it. Because, like, worst case scenario, I just break this off and slap on a new like bottom railing? No. Slat? A piece. I'm gonna grab this and hold it onto here, because this will add a little bit of stiffness to this piece, which I need to test properly how the hand slot works. And it's already a lot easier. Right, there's 2. There's 3. Okay, so I like that. 4, 5. Okay, that's good. And they all go in. Hang on a second, let me just get that in there. Looks like it'll take some effort to get them all in. So there's 5. Here's 7. That looks good to me, but it is a little bit difficult to get all of them in there, so I might redesign it just one more time. I'm glad it's not too stiff. I was thinking I would have to redesign it again. Ooh, goodness. I might, you know what, I kind of don't like how difficult it is to get the whole hand in there. Because, like, when you're playing, right, when you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh, you're going to be wanting to put the whole hand in it all at once, right? It's fine with the deck, because it's fine to, like, have to fiddle around a bit with the deck and the extra deck and the individual cards here and all that. Because, like, that's what you're doing, right? But when you're putting the hand in here to be stowed and stored, right? The whole point is that you don't have to deal with the cards in your hand, right? In order to do what you need to be doing, right? So I really need this to be the easiest possible thing to do. So I kind of think I will redesign it. I'm onto something though with the circle. I did notice though that without this, when I was putting these in, this is doing more bending than this is, right? But it's doing less bending. So I am onto something with this circle, but I want to try and improve this somehow. I might give it a wiggle, like a wobbly shape, to make it a little more springy, a little more compliant. But I want to see something. It's kind of tough to bring it in this way, but can I push it out the other way, right? So I'm going to go ahead and break this off. Well, I guess it didn't. And which way is easier? Okay. I feel like ooh, interesting. What if I went up like that so that it bent like this? I think I have a couple of ideas here for the shape of this one. This is a bit easy. this is also a bit easy. It's about equally easy to go both directions. But I feel like this one has more promise somehow. I don't know why, but it just feels like it has more promise somehow. I'm not sure what to do about that. I'll give it some thought before I make my next iteration on this. But this hand wing needs to, it's getting there. It is getting there, but it needs some, I need to give it some thought. This is easy, this is easy. But see, it's because when I do this, it looks like it's going farther than when I do this. Not sure what's the best direction to go. Because if I had this part and I put it like this, right, then what would be easier? I'll have to give it some thought. But I'm happy with the window though for the life point counters. So that's going to stay the same. Gotta think on the wings here for the hand. I'll give it some thought and then I'll give it a quick little design.